Bringing Down the Moon.
Bringing Down the Moon by Jonathan Emmett. Illustrated by Vanessa Caban. "Hot diggity!" exclaimed Mole as he burrowed out of the ground one night. "Whatever's that?" The moon was hanging in the sky above him, like a bright silver coin. Mole thought that it was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. "Whatever it is, I must have it," Mole said to himself. "I know, I'll jump up and pull it down." Thump, thump, thumpity, bump. Mole was so busy jumping he didn't think about the noise he was making, and he woke up Rabbit in her burrow.
So Mole sees the moon high up in the sky, and he thinks it's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen, and he's trying to jump up and down and pull it down and reach it.
"Mole," said Rabbit, "what on earth do you think you're doing?" "Hello, Rabbit," said Mole. "I'm trying to pull down that shiny thing." "You mean the moon?" asked Rabbit. "So that's what it's called," said Mole. "You'll never do that," said Rabbit. "It's not as close as it looks." But Mole would not give up. "I know," he thought. "I'll get a stick and poke it down." He found a long stick and poked it up at the moon. Swish, swish.
So now Mole is using a stick to try to poke down the moon. I don't know that that's going to work. I predict that Mole is going to try another way. Let's keep reading to find out.
Swishity, swish. Mole was so busy poking that he tripped over Hedgehog in his bed of leaves. "Mole," grunted Hedgehog, "what are you up to?" "Hello, Hedgehog," said Mole. "I'm trying to poke down the moon." "You'll never do that," said Hedgehog. "It's not as close as it looks." But Mole would not give up. "I know," he thought. "I'll throw something at it and knock it down." He found some acorns and threw them at the moon. Plink, plink, plinkety, plink. "Ouch!" said Squirrel. "Mole, have you gone nuts?" "Hello, Squirrel," said Mole. "I'm trying to knock down the moon." "You'll never do that," said Squirrel. "It's not as close as it looks."
So he's throwing acorns at the moon. Is that going to knock it down? I don't think so.
But Mole wanted the moon so badly he would not give up. "I know," he thought. "I'll climb a tree and carry it down." Mole had never climbed a tree before. It was hard work, and he was scared to be so far from the ground. But he kept on going until he saw the moon resting in the leaves above him. Mole stretched out his paws, but just when he thought he had the moon, he slipped. "Oh, eek! Ouch! Ooh!" Mole tumbled down and landed, splash, in the middle of a puddle. "Hot diggity drat!" thought Mole. "I almost had it that time." Then he noticed something floating in the puddle beside him. It was pale and wrinkled, but Mole recognized it at once. "The moon!" whispered Mole. "It must have fallen down with me." He reached out to pick up the moon, but as soon as he touched it, it broke into pieces and vanished.
Also, he sees the reflection of the moon in the water.
Mole sat in the puddle and cried. Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel came running up. "Are you all right, Mole?" asked Rabbit. "I'm all right," sobbed Mole, "but the moon isn't. I pulled it down, and then I broke it, and it was so beautiful, and now I'll never see it again."
Well, why can he not see it? The moon's still there, but it's because what's gone in front of it? Look at the picture. You see the clouds that are in front of the moon? So Mole thinks that he did actually pull it down, but it was just the reflection. And now he can't see it because the clouds are in front of it.
"Oh, Mole," said Rabbit, "you couldn't have pulled down the moon." "And you couldn't have broken it," said Hedgehog. "And you'll certainly see it again," said Squirrel. "Look." High up in the sky above them, the moon was coming out from behind a cloud. "Oh," whispered Mole, "and it's just as beautiful as ever." Mole, Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel stood and stared up at the moon together. "It is beautiful," said Rabbit. "Very beautiful," said Hedgehog. "Very beautiful indeed," said Squirrel. "Yes," said Mole, "but it's not as close as it looks."
Oh, and look at Mole. He's sitting there enjoying the moon, looking at it, enjoying watching it. Okay, now you're going to go to Seesaw Journal. Where is it? There it is. Now you're going to go to Seesaw Journal, and I want you to go to the drawing tool. And I want you to draw the problem in the story and the solution of the story. So what was Mole's problem? He couldn't do what? What could Mole not do? He couldn't reach the moon. So you're going to draw Mole's problem about not being able to reach the moon. And I want you to decide, how did Mole solve that problem? I'm doing my best to draw Mole. How did Mole solve that problem that he couldn't reach the moon? Did he grab it? Did he get it? Or what did he decide to do? To leave the moon where? In the sky and enjoy it. So add that to your Seesaw Journal, record your voice, and add your name.